Hi everyone, this is Tom Grisak with the Grisak Group. We're a team of 8 full-time, outstanding realtors who work out of the Keller Williams Allen office. We are the #1 group and have been for 10 years since we've been here. And last year we were the #1 real estate office in Collin County, and we had the entire office had over $1 billion in sales. So I want to start off real quickly by explaining why you see me in hats on these videos, because I will be wearing hats from now on. The reason is I don't have a professional studio. This is from our home office. We've lived in our house now for about 20 years. And I don't know how the other professional studios do it, so you can minimize some of the things that you see on screen. But I don't want to have to subject you all to these videos where you're seeing that big flash of light coming at you. I call that my dome of knowledge. And 22 years ago, I didn't have this problem. It wouldn't have been a big deal. But just bear with me on that. I'm really not a slob. I'm not, as I said, I'm not vain in the slightest, but that's why I wear my cap. The second thing is I wanted to talk about when I be talking about numbers, you have to realize that this is a team effort. Whenever you see my name #1 someplace or my name at some other area, that doesn't necessarily mean it was just me. If it's in Fairview and Lucas, there's a good chance that was probably my listing. And on all of those, I bring agents in to work with me. They actually run with the ball, and I trust them completely to do it because they have the time and they have the skills to put together a transaction. I trust them completely. And if there's a problem that comes up, a situation, I'm there. I'm notified of any type of problems. I see all the feedback, but they could be working that listing more than I am. But so just remember, it's a team effort whenever you see just my name. Okay, I want to talk about the differences between how far this Fairview and Lucas area has come in the past 22 years since I started selling homes out here. When I first started out, I was a one-man shop. It was just Rhonda and me within our office here, and we didn't know a soul. I knew nothing about residential real estate. I came from a commercial background. Probably stupid to do it, but stubborn maybe, and maybe just that I just felt like I could learn the residential real estate business myself. So I never joined a company, never joined KW, never Ebby, all the other good companies out there. I really learned it on my own until about 10 years ago when I joined KW, and I'll do a video on that someday, why we joined KW. It's been a great move, by the way. So back then, I had to make my living. I wanted to make it out of just Fairview and Lucas. And when I started taking the inventory of who the top agents were out there, there wasn't much. And I want to show you here how, first of all, let me show you where Fairview and Lucas are. You can see them here. McKinney's on the north. Allen is to the west of us. Lake Lavon is to the east of us. So looking at this map also, notice how it's congested until you get right to where you see the big red letters Lucas. That's because those homes are on typical city-sized lots. And the reason it looks so open when you get into Fairview and Lucas is because those are 1 to 2 acre lots or larger. So that's the area that I'm going to be kind of focusing on. But we work all areas of Collin County. I didn't have the ability to work Prosper and much into McKinney when I was a one-man shop, but now with all the agents we have those areas covered, and we've got a great head start in a lot of those areas. So 2002, pretty amazing. This was my volume, a total of 4.3 million. Now, I don't know how much I made back then. Honestly, I have no idea. But when you figure maybe a 3% commission on 4.3 million, and it was really a lot less than that because a lot of these homes I had to take almost at cost just to get the listing on them. I didn't have a choice. I was running against all the big dogs, and they said, well, I don't want you to do it for 3. I'll give you a shot, but you're going to have to do it for whatever. And I'd say, okay, I'll do it. But that's how I started out here. I had to prove to people that I knew how to, even though I didn't know residential, I knew how to professionally market. I had that from commercial. I knew how to do things right. But back then, my total sales volume was 4.3 million in Fairview and Lucas. I had a total of 10 sales, and the average home price was $435,000. Now, today, you can't find a lot for $435,000 in Fairview or Lucas. We actually just listed one, as a matter of fact, and it's in the mid-5s. And I think that lot's going to sell very quickly. But once you get into the newer subdivisions, you're easily at 650 to 700,000 before the first brick goes on the home. So totally different. Back then, I don't know a lot of these agents, what happened to them. Some of them, I still recognize their name, but I'd say 75% of them, I don't know who they are, and I don't ever run against them. They may be still doing business out here, but as the market changes, so do the agents that come in and out of an area. Now, let's move up to 2022. Last year, the total sales volume in Fairview and Lucas was 50.4 million, 35 home sales, and an average sale price of 1.44 million. So you can see here, these are the top 25 agents. You can see here, we're not only at the top of the average price per we are probably at the top of the average price per square foot, but we're at the highest average price, and we're also at the top. The only agent that has more than us is in the second place, and that's an agent who basically just works Heritage Ranch. And if you know this area, it's an active living senior community. Very, very small lots, no yards, great community, but it's just a totally different market. And that average is about 540,000 on the homes there. And then you can work down and see who the other agents that did deals out here are. A lot of good agents. I'm not saying that we're, of course I feel like we're the best, but there are a lot of good agents out there that if I had to work with someone and I didn't know us, I know enough about them to think, okay, I'll give them a shot. Collin County, if you run a report for Collin County for 2022, last year my name will come up at number 6, and there are 7,700 active agents within Collin County. Some of these ahead of my name are like Ben Caballero. He's a discount broker. I don't know what he charges now, but it used to be like $250 to get the home on the MLS. Then you've got your non-MLS members. They had a portion. And then some of these work for home builders, and they would sit on site. Not really, in my opinion, true residential realtors like we are, full service. But that's pretty good there, where that's the highest we've ever been in that category too. Heather and Wendy and Sarah and everybody else that sold, Sean, that sold homes throughout this area, they are hugely responsible for having my name up there at the top too. So that's really the basis of what I wanted to talk about tonight. I would love to talk with you if you're thinking about buying or selling your home. We really have a tremendous team. We've never been involved in any type of real estate litigation. I've been in it for 40 years between commercial and residential. Never had a complaint filed against us. We've got as clean a record as you could possibly have. When I first got into residential, I was talking to a home builder / agent. He asked me if I'd ever been in a lawsuit. And I told him, no, I've never have. He said, well, get ready because you're going to get used to it. And that's been my goal. Never get involved. Cross the T's, dot the I's. Never misrepresent. If you don't know the answer, you find out the answer. So we're very, of all the things we do, the two things I'm most proud of is our record in that area, and also the way our agents take such great care of our clients. If you go to our website, you'll see a testimonials page, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. These buyers and sellers don't have to go out and put these testimonials on Google, but it shows how much they appreciate what we do for them, and we appreciate obviously that they've trusted us with their business, because there are a lot of options out there. We know that, and we have to be good, and we have to be the best, and I feel like we are in this area. So please visit our website. If you can't remember the name, if you see it down at the bottom of the screen, the AllenTexas.com, FairviewTexas.com, LucasTexas.com, you'll always be able to find us at any of those. Those will go right into our website. I bought many of those up about 20 years ago when I first got in the business. So and we're very easy to find. And speaking of website, we're really excited about some things we're doing this year that we're ready to roll out. One of it's a redesign of our site. I designed our site and I like it. It's functional and it works, and I understand it, inside and out. But at the same time, every 10 years or so, it seems like a need comes to update. And I've been convinced by the agents on our team it's time to update our site. So we can't wait to roll that out, and I'll let you know when that comes out. So if you go to our site, we'll also be announcing, I do blogs and their videos. We have some, in fact, this week we're putting together our budget for this coming year. We've got some really cool, fun things coming up. That community builders, and I'll be talking about those things. I'll be interviewing the other agents. I'll be having an interview with Aaron Clifford. Sorry, Aaron. I've known Aaron for so long, it's hard for me to, remember that. But Aaron is our senior vice president, director of marketing, and the absolute right-hand person. She and I have built this team from nothing. I mean, to go from what I had to do in 2000 to 122 million is just staggering. And sometimes I have to stand back and think, how did we get here? Well, I'll tell you, Aaron's a big reason for that. So please follow up with us. We're going to keep you updated. And if you have any questions, please call us. We have a lot of services we do, like we will help you file your taxes, no charge for that. If you want to just run comparables to find out where your home comes in, we're happy to do that. We're not a type of company that comes in and it's you do this for us and you have to work for us. We want to earn your trust, and when we do, if you feel like we're the best fit for you, great, we'll do business. And if not, it's okay. It's what we do. Please check our social media. We're doing some really neat changes in that. Carrie McClure is going to be doing some really neat things in social media, and you'll see it posted across all of those. So we're just really pumped about 2023. We've been planning now for it a couple of months. We started in November. So it's on us now, and they'll just start rolling out one at a time. So please stay in touch with us. Give us a call. You can see our phone number there. Give me an email if you'd like, and we would love to go to work for you. Thank you, and again, have a great, happy, prosperous, and safe 2023.